Great. Robert from Oklahoma is looking to come back to the United States. He's rated in the B737 and A320 and looking to do the ATP on his Airbus certificate and get a job.
So all great goals, and I think it's I'd love to hear where Robert has been, but welcome back, Robert. It's a good time to come back. 142 school, like Aerostar, can do your ATP, CTP, the new prerequisite for the written, if you don't already have it. If you already have the written, you can attend a type rating course based on your experience, add the type rating, and as long as you meet all the prerequisites set by the FAA, we can get the ATP certificate check done at the exact same time. That gives you, for example, in our program, if you attend a standard type rating, that gives you 28 hours of jet multi-engine instrument time because we use full flight level D simulators, so it counts as actual twin, counts as jet, counts as instrument multi-crew time. That can go towards the new 50-hour requirement for your ATP, and we can do the check rides combined with no additional cost. So it's a great way to pad your logbook with some extra jet time, get a type rating on your license that never goes away, and add that ATP certificate that you absolutely need now to get a job in the U.S.
And save some money at the same time because you don't have to do those separately.
Well, that's right. I mean, I think a lot of people don't understand, too, the fact that if you do a type rating and your type rating is $13,000, $15,000, but you're getting 28 hours of twin jet time out of it, take the amount of money it costs to rent a twin, if anybody will rent you one, and multiply that out. Pretty soon the type rating is a pretty cheap option to do a time builder, to get a type rating that's on your license forever, it never expires, and add your ATP.
Right. Here's another one on the theme of moving to the U.S. Nathan from Australia. What airlines running A320s would be best to apply for overseas crew on their first U.S.-based airline with endorsement?
So, hi, Nathan. So first I would like to say that we've worked with a whole lot of pilots from Australia. We've done a lot of training at Aerostar under CASA and have done that very successfully. A lot of our Australian customers are affiliated with Tiger Airways, which is an A320 operation in Australia. So what airlines running A320s would be the best to apply for overseas crews? Well, to work in the U.S., you have to have a green card or you have to be a U.S. citizen. So no U.S. airline is going to be able to hire you based on the current laws unless you have either a green card or you are a U.S. citizen. Once you have that, almost every major airline in the United States operates Airbuses. The only one that comes to mind that does not is Southwest Airlines. But if you think of every other major airline in the U.S., they all operate Airbuses now. Outside the U.S., certainly Australian CASA-qualified pilots have been in big demand on the Pacific Rim. So any of the Asian countries on the Pacific Rim, big demand for Australian pilots.